All right, so here we are again, back at the camera trap, and I think I'm gonna move the camera. It's been quite a week or two. Kind of want to relive the last few weeks and tell you kind of why I'm thinking what I'm thinking. But back when I first got a glimpse of this cat on a trail camera, I had a trail camera straight behind me over here on like that tree looking towards us, right? And what I got going on was the lion coming by that tree and coming this direction and continuing, I assume, that way, right? So I set up my camera initially back there on that tree, right, looking this way, and as soon as I set that up, I started getting the cat over here. So right now, this is like the photo studio, right? I found this scrape site on the ground, which is still there now, right in front of my trigger. And I thought I was going to get this cat basically coming here or here, and I was going to get a head-on shot from there. That obviously didn't work out. Right, the first time I got it coming the opposite way from over here, coming right through here, and it didn't continue that way. It actually went straight through here. It's like diving into the bush back there, right? Did that twice. So I got two of those from that camera position. I got two passes this way, right? And then finally he came the right way. But what I thought the right way was coming here and then turning, and instead it was from back here again, and it was basically just perpendicular to the camera, right? The camera's over here looking that way, and I got him going this way. So I got a cool like profile, but I didn't get the shot, I didn't get the headshot. So I moved my camera, right? I came over here and I set up where I'm at now, right? Which is right here. And we're looking this way for when he comes back through that way, right? And what does he do? He comes from straight back here again, and he goes right over here. And I got my best pictures yet. I got some really cool stuff, but he's going the wrong way, right? So I've been patiently waiting it out, thinking, yeah, he's gonna come back this way at some point, right? Well, last night he came back again the same way here, and I got not great shots, but I got him again doing the exact same thing. So I was playing the odds when I put the camera over here, and now I think I'm gonna play the odds and move it, and I'm gonna set up over here somewhere. I really like these cool old trees, and I want a good shot with some of the forest in it, So I'm leaning towards, where was I earlier? I'm leaning towards something like this, with him coming out between these two trees or next to that. He's walking really close to this big old cedar. So that's kind of what I'm thinking now. And I just think it's time to move it. I think he's going to keep coming through that way. And here's kind of why. So this whole area is kind of a canyon bottom, right? I think I talked about that in another video, but there's basically a steep hill that goes up that way. Over this way, you've got, eventually there's a road over there and another hill that goes up that way. So what I think this guy's kind of doing is working this whole canyon bottom, right? There's a creek over here. I think it's coming from that general direction, going up canyon towards that general direction. And this little area is kind of perpendicular to the whole canyon. So he can really go through it either way, working his way that way. But I think more often than not, he's going that way generally, and he's going to come through this way on his way up more than he comes down. And that's also coming from years of getting this cat on the other end of my property down there. Generally it's kind of coming this direction. So I think as he comes through here, his favored route through his territory is that way, generally kind of going that way. So I think he's gonna go across this way more than he's gonna come across it this way. So I'm gonna bank on that now. I'm gonna move it, and we shall see. But I would bet this winds up being more productive. So looking at my other pictures, he's walking like, there's kind of a slope here, and it is stepping like, I mean, I can see foot, you know, holes kind of, but he's definitely on this side of what looks like this kind of natural game trail here. If you look here, you'd think an animal would be walking right here. It's like here. And it's been consistent every time. So I'm gonna get him right here from there. So I've got a flash up there above. I'm gonna somehow get a flash up on either side here. All right, so this is the path that it's been on, right? There's the scrape. It's moving this way and it's walking right here. We've got a flash, camera, a flash, and a flash. So our new photo studio, right, is here. Right now I'm feeling like those flashes are focused a little too far forward. I'm gonna angle them back. That one's good, obviously. That one I'm gonna kind of turn it a little bit. That one I'm gonna turn it a little bit also. By the way, baling wire is where it's at for mounting these things into trees. There's nothing more versatile I've found. This is such a rare opportunity because so many of the variables are known. You know, I know exactly where this cat is gonna be. I know how fast it's gonna be moving. I know it's coming through at a walk every single time. I know it does not react to the flashes of the camera trap. So it's just gonna be living life, walking through here. And for me, that's such a rare opportunity. Usually, you know, to plan on the animal moving quickly, or you don't know exactly where it's going to be. You're just kind of hoping that it's on the trail. But to have all this evidence of this cat doing the same thing all these other times, we're narrowing it down. You know, I'm kind of bummed I don't have the shot I want already, but this is a pretty cool game of chess to play with this kitty cat. So we're gonna get him. Okay, trigger placement is kind of a challenge. I want it over here somewhere. It's here, but I'm getting squirrels. By the way, this is more debris from all the old mining activity in this area, but squirrels are showing up on my cellular camera, and they're scrambling all over these trees right here. So if I just leave the trigger sitting on this little tripod, it's gonna get moved. It's gonna get knocked over. I kind of want it in that position because I would like the cat, you know, to trip it about here. My focus point will be like here. So I want that guy right next to this big old cedar tree right here. So trigger's got to be over here. I might be able to get away with putting it this far away. I'm afraid it'll trip it early if I do that. So I'm going to set it up and walk it a few times, see what I can get. All right, was that in focus? It's a little soft, a little far back. Put my focus point actually on that log. Usually I'm shooting at f9, and you get better focus behind the focus point than you do in front as you increase that depth of field. So I'm gonna back it up a little bit though. Maybe change the trigger a little bit. All right, so from this side this time, on the path, the trigger is here, and I think I'm just gonna risk it. I think I'm gonna leave it on the ground and just babysit it if I see squirrels show up. I have that luxury being so close to home, but let's see. I'll get it a little bit later this time, maybe. That might be good. My focus point is now on the base of that tree, which translates to like right kind of in front of that log. So I'm gonna walk it again. That should be sweet. That's what we want. That's gonna be sweet. I'm gonna tilt it up a little bit, but that's it. All right, there you go. Right there. Right there. Within the next few days, I bet. Would be sweet. Anyway, the quest continues. Here, kitty kitty.